Yes, when I appealed to the US government to that my property is being stolen at the US embassy, the US government asked me to write at the Bureau of Africa in the United States of America, which I did. When I passed on my information to the Bureau of Africa, United States of America, they replied me, and the way they handled my matter, they were like they are handling it. But up to now, I've never got another letter. What I see, my property is still taken at the embassy. After their reply to me, their letter to me, I went to the US embassy. Still, they never accepted me to have my property there. And there, a gentleman called Robert, a United States Embassy staff here in Uganda, came out, told me how everything that comes at the US Embassy is for the US Embassy staff. And he was like quizzing me bad to tell him more about my brother Paul. I refused, and they were telling me a lot of things, and it was all confusion that they were carrying on me. And the president also is played it so bad to obtain our property, our parcels at the US embassy, and is taken very many parcels from the US embassy, claiming them also that they are for his son. I don't know whether it is me, his son, or someone else. Me, I can't be Museveni's son. Me, I fit to be Museveni's rifle upon what Museveni has done. I fit to be his rifle. I don't fit to be a son, and I can't comprehend it that I can even one time be called so. So when Bureau of Africa, USA, wrote to me, it was like it's gonna handle my matter with care. But all this year, Bureau of Africa is never written to me even a hello. But they even refused me to enter meet the ambassador. Yet my property is still at the US Embassy, and it is still being opened. Not at any right I have given them, but they still talk to their friends elsewhere that we are stealing here a parcel. I'm stealing a parcel here. Nakandi steals my parcels. Nakandi Susan of Wuzi Worship Center and the husband Andrew Song of Wuzi, they steal my property. Talk to their friends in America that we are stealing, and their friends also accept, and the embassy also accept. I appeal to the Reserve Bank of America. It is by research, and it's in our US history that individuals don't clean their mess. They clean their mess with guns and poisons and cancer vaccines. That's how US Seattle residents clean their mess. They cannot clean their mess within a good attitude and sense. They cannot clean their mess as it sounds, that I clean to better. They cannot clean. They clean to get rid of the mess they have created in life. So I appeal to the United States Reserve Bank that it's upon history and upon research that there is no US resident who cleans his mess that way. But it's upon research that we've seen US government pay what its residents steal from US residents. I appeal to the United States government as a United States citizen. My family lives in America and it is worked so much, and my parent, my father, is worked with the US government big time for more than 30 years now. I appeal to the United States government to confirm to the Reserve Bank to pay whatever property of mine the US staff, embassy staff here in Uganda has stolen. It is upon taxes we pay that I claim my property. It is upon taxes US government puts upon our parcels to come reach me that we claim our property from the Reserve Bank of America. It is our responsibility, and that is the only way we are linked up to the US government. It's within taxes we pay that we are recognized. It is within taxes we pay that we are recognized to the United States government. It is not what they steal from us that make us be considered at the White House, but it is the taxes we pay upon calling, as they call them, so we pay them. They cannot obtain our property and we keep them that we're gonna be considered by White House. No, I don't want any consideration from the White House. What I want my property. And the Bureau of Africa is not taking any responsibility to pay my property. Is not taking any responsibility to show me that they are on me. They wrote one letter and they have never even said hello again. It is my property they steal, and it is my taxes the US government takes from each parcel they steal here. Why are they stealing my property? They are stealing my property because they get anxious. Anxiety pulls them to theft. Anxiety pulls David Eastery, the prophet, and the daughter Brenda Vos to theft through anxiety pulls. So they steal our property. I appeal to the Reserve Bank of America as a United States citizen of Uganda. Me living in Uganda, I've done my research very well, and this race is about to end as I called the chief and the director of the race to end this race up. I am sure it's gonna come to an end. The US will see me travel home, and I'll meet friends and family who's been there big time. But I appeal to the Reserve Bank of America that it is not residents of Seattle's responsibility to pay what other friends have stolen. It is the United States government to pay what United States residents steal. It is by history that we've seen US government pay what US residents steal. It is our responsibility to claim our property as US officials steal from us. A US official, an international speaker, to a couple, Jessica and Robert Kayanja of Miracle Center Cathedral, to join hands to our Supremes and our missionaries to steal our property. Play it smart, yet they are playing it naive. You see, they made it sure to themselves that I don't know my property. How come anybody can be that naive to send all those parcels when the one is sending them